Yo, 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 it's your boy Artemar, and we back with the last diary entry of Campaign Moulder. So, I'm about turn 210, 220. Let's see. How many turns are we in? Nope, statistics. We're at turn 213. Alright. I think that's enough time to figure out how much you really like the game. Right? Um, so let me tell you how it all planned out so far, right? So of course we started in our corner up in no, we won now. Get out of here. Let's give you all a battle while we talk. So as you know, we already ate Reichland. Funny thing about the Chaos Invasion the second time. So I fought Archaon, right? And I beat him the first time. And then I accidentally attacked him a second time. I didn't know he respawned. But when I beat him the second time, that was the end of the Chaos Wave. It literally killed everything from the Chaos Wave. So, yeah, food for thought. You don't have to fight the entire Chaos Wave. Just fight Archaon twice. And you are done. And that's it. You're golden. You've beaten the waves of chaos. Oops. I thought I had more rattling guns. Whatever. We good. We good. So here's the thing, right? So I use weapons teams to handle armies out on the field, right? And I use the monster army to handle everything to handle settlement sieges because it's just so efficient. Like like try to deny it as much as you can, but oh my god, are they just so good at brute horrors are so good at just sieging, at just demolishing a tier 3 a major settlement like the capital of a city. They're just so good at just running into the walls and just going, we don't give a fuck, and then just bam, destroying shit. I rather use them than use a weapons team to attack a tier 5 settlement or any major tier settlement. I would rather use the monster army. What else? Against dwarves, use your weapons team, alright? Because every dwarf army has its own free slayer, alright? And slayers will do a ton of damage to your brood horrors because of their anti-lodge, and if you don't pay attention, they'll end up killing it as well. So definitely be aware of that. If you're going to be you guys do not have what I need you to have. Well, so if you're gonna go and you're facing dwarves, believe me, save yourself the heartache. All right, just do it and use them. Use the weapons team. All right, the weapons team will do you right. All right, because going full stack of brood horrors against slayers, if they don't have like area of effect abilities, you are pretty much sending those brood horrors to die depending on how many slayers are in that army. Alright, and you don't want to get stuck with that. You just don't. So, brood horrors against dwarves, not the best idea. Try to avoid it if you can. If you don't have a choice, make sure that the at the very least, make sure you have cellular instability. Alright, at the very least, you've got to have that. Alright, so that way you don't lose as many brood horrors as you normally would lose. Because I'm telling you, it's such a... Slayers don't play that game, yo. Like, they're not... They're good at their job. And their job is to kill all large units. Alright, that's what they're good at. So yeah, I've been bouncing between weapons team and monsters. And I find that using the monster army... Again... Use them to take down the top tier settlements, those major capitals. Take those down with a monster army. It's way easier than using a weapons team, in my opinion. In all honesty, I like the simplicity of just having your army just bust through the walls, and then having your first brood horror use cellular instability to just wipe out 4 units by itself, and just demolish the balance of power. So let me explain what happened, right? So, we got rid of chaos, right? Then we declared war on the dwarves, right? And then the von Karsteins decided that they were going to pick a fight with us, right? So they got a few good hits in, and by good hits, I mean they took a couple of my settlements, but my armies weren't really too far out. So I was able to literally regroup and just surround them. Like I surrounded their entire defense, and then literally in like 2 turns, I got rid of the von Karsteins. All right, because they didn't have nothing. They had a lot of territories, but they didn't have a good army. They were just trying to rely on zombies to stomp this mega train out, and it just wasn't working for them. So we ended up taking all our settlements back. You know what I mean? Um, it did suck losing all the. We even lost the hell pit, but we managed to get it back after beating back chaos. We pretty much just beat on the wood elves because they were in our way. All right. Um, I wasn't gonna mess with this one, but they had the black pit and they had Wiseman, and I wanted that to get the complete settlement. So someone had to die, pretty much. We made our way over here, and here's the thing, right? As Skaven, the only real allies I've had have literally been the Norskins. All right, they're the only ones who have not backstabbed me, except for Wintertooth. All right, that dude did try to fight me, and I just beat him until he confederated with the World Walkers. But they're the only ones who have literally not backstabbed me. Like, I'm attacking these guys because they don't like me, right? They do not like me at all. And here's the thing, right? Grimgor didn't like me either. But I was at war with the dwarves, so I didn't pay him no attention. And then while my armies are... So, while I'm fighting the elves all the way over here, right? I've got armies over here fighting the elves. And while I'm fighting the dwarven remnants over here and these lizardmen, right? Grimgor was like, yo, I'm gonna hop on this beat Artemar train down too. And so he did. And he got some good looks in. He definitely did. Because I did not have any units close enough to stop him from doing anything. Pretty much, like when he decided to go to fight me, I was not ready for it, and so my advice is don't trust anyone, except maybe the Tomb Kings. You can trust the Tomb Kings. They've not stabbed me in the back either. Like literally though, everyone who doesn't like you, they're probably going to declare a war on you later. They're just waiting for their chance. And here's the thing, right? So after I got rid of Von Karsteins, right, I was gonna go and handle Grimgor, right? But I was like, well, I'm still fighting the dwarves. The dwarves are still giving Grimgor a headache. I did not expect him to stop fighting the dwarves and to just start going to war with me. All right, which was a terrible idea for him because once my armies actually got here, as you can see, um, we've literally got him pushed back into just this little corner over here. You know what I mean? And we've been he doesn't have any WoW armies. You know, we've been knocking this down. This army is going to take out these 2 settlements. This one, after next turn, he's going to heal up, and then we're going to start coming in through here and taking down this. This is going to start coming in through here. And we're going to start coming in through here as well. I also have Malice Darkblade on my team. I only did. I'm not going to fight him, to be honest with you. It's a waste of my time. To be completely real with y'all, I've not bothered to fight Malice Darkblade, and I've just literally been having these armies just hang around over here. Because here's the thing, right? So when I was fighting the dwarves, the remnants of Bretonia and the lizardmen were the ones who declared war on me, and they were in a military alliance with the elves. And so that's how I got suckered into a war with the elves. I really wasn't ready for it, but I knew it was going to come eventually. Like, I was more prepared for that than I was prepared to go and fight Grimgor, alright? I just was not ready to fight that mofo. So, well, we've been handling it. We've been having a grand go at this. And honestly, I've been auto-resolving a lot of battles, but the elves have not caused me any problems, really. You know, like, they had like 5 armies over here last turn, and I literally ambushed each and every one of them and wiped out all 5 of those armies. And they went from being like strength rank 2 to strength rank 7. There must not be a lot of people left alive, huh? In order for them to... Like, everyone looks weak to me, but that's because I have a bazillion armies, it feels like. And they have the most territories, but I've not been fighting Itza as much because I've just been what I've been doing is waiting for my army over here to just come down, so that way we can wipe out Itza over here, and then I can have these two team up, and we're gonna take Khemri, and I'm going to have Throt take the Black Tower over here, and then we're gonna push back. And this is the only army that's gonna defend against whatever is coming this way over here. And then after these two get done, we're gonna come back, take the rest of this continent, and then these four are gonna go straight over here, and we're gonna start mucking around with Itza. Well, that's my plan while I'm playing it by myself. You guys won't see that, but I just want y'all to know the Elven territory is a terrible place for us. So I'm literally about to raise everything to the ground instead of fighting them. I'm just gonna raise everything to the ground because I don't want nothing here. I can't. It's too cumbersome to try to control and take over. I didn't realize the entire Elven territory was a red circle to me. I guess it's too pure for me. So yeah, the elves have literally have not been able to stop us, and they don't have any armies around here, so we should be able to sweep this up in like a couple of turns. And I'm just letting the World Walkers do whatever they want. Hopefully they keep pushing over here. And there is these guys over here who are super weak as well. I don't know who they're still fighting. But, you know, most of the territories over here should be spoken for. And we're probably going to do the same thing that we normally do. We're going to have these four. Actually, we do have this army over here. And I can't wait to get rid of Grimgor, because once we get rid of him, then these 5 to 6 armies that are over here just mucking around, I'm actually going to start moving them up. And I have half a mind to leave it up to her, to be honest with you. Because I really don't feel like dealing with her. If she's willing to fight Grimgor and take his territories, I am A-okay with that, alright? Yeah, I'm A-okay with whatever she wants to do, as long as she don't try to fight me. Because then we're going to have issues, and I'm going to muck her up, and she ain't going to be ready for this. Because I'm actually, now that I have so much money coming in, you know, I've actually been paying attention to all my building upgrades. So in case we have to go to war with her, I can just make an army in like 2 to 4 turns. 4 turns at the latest. And we can just get in there and start ripping her into one. I have absolutely no intention of getting blind. Like even though Grimgor blindsided us, right? I was still able to make a full army right over here. This army was made over here, all right? And this one over here was made right up here. So he's just been coming straight down in the line. And we've just been walking our way down, and we're going to get rid of this dude, no problem, all right? I don't know why they say he's strength rank 3, because he's going to be 0 by the time I get through with him. Alright, he's over coming around mucking with me. What's his problem? And we've been good. You know what I mean? We were good. I was over here. I was fighting the dwarves. He was fighting the dwarves. I thought we had some teamwork going on, but he just didn't like me. And now he's paying the price for not liking me with death, because I'm going to kill him. That's exactly what I'm going to do. And so yeah, I love it. I love it. I love it a lot. You know, I really like how varied my armies are. Where I have 2 separate armies. One for just brute horrors and one for just the weapons team. Listen, I throw these guys in there because they do survive, alright? They survive. Alright, they do a damn good job at it. They come in there, they take a few hits. But you know what? I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. They're over here working hard, killing people for me, and that's all I need. That's all I need them to do. Because once we get rid of here, and once we get rid of this one, oh, excuse me. I think we're gonna be in good hands. Well, we're gonna be in State Farm's hands. Man, that would have been a great ad. Yeah. All right, I'm kidding. I don't have State Farm anyway, so I have Progressive for my car insurance. Yeah, we should be able to handle all that, so I'm not too worried about it. It's just a tier 5 settlement that thought they could handle me. So yeah,
I must decline.
we're gonna call it quits over here. I've been trying to have my units sit back and put some healing on, and we did grab the sword of Cain from Elithanar. He had it, but he didn't have it too long because he got ambushed, and he gave it to us. How nice of him, right? And yeah, that's gonna be it for the Diary of Clan Moulder. Yeah, I think we're gonna. I think that's what this future series is gonna be. It's just gonna be called the Diaries. At least, it'll be the Diary of insert clan faction name here. At least until I feel like streaming again. I don't know. I just haven't felt like sitting down for 8 hours to just stream. Cause what I well, let me talk a little bit more. Cause what I do for my videos is I play the campaign straight. Like the first like three videos that I made for Clan Moulder, I literally made them all on Monday. And what I did was I just broke them up into different segments and showed off the things that I thought was interesting or the battles that I was gonna be in or just who I was fighting. And I really do like doing it this way because I feel like it can be a slog. Like a lot of time you're just trying to keep an eye on your buildings now because I have 172 settlements owned. All right, and I'm not even on the other half of the map yet, and I haven't even finished eating up Grimgore. So, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm saying it's just it can be time consuming, especially when you're not fighting at certain turns and you're just making buildings. Like right now, I'm just making buildings and try to wipe them out as fast as I can. I wish we had a teleport formation. This was my fault. I should have got rid of Grimgore is because I knew I was gonna have to fight him. I knew he was gonna try to come and try to throw his hands at me, and I did nothing about it except let him throw his hands at me. But I've also just been like summoning units like this, just so that way they repair just so that way they repair buildings, and then I disband them and move on with my day. And yeah, we've been. This has been a really successful campaign. At least for me, I've been destroying it, yo. But we had some tough times, but we were able to handle it. You know what I mean? It's not like we were screwed or anything. I mean, okay, there were times where we were just like, really? Like, I did not expect, right? I think, and here's the thing, right? So when all those units of chaos came up through here, I think the reason they came up to me up here first, because was because I had buildings over here, right? I had these buildings over here, and I think that's why all 30 of them came up there first, right? Because what I thought they were going to do was they were going to come through here and then start splitting up. You know what I mean? They didn't do that. All of them came up through here. All right, all of them came up through here, and we just had to ambush them and pick them off. Like, and yeah, the strategy that I had worked, where we kept pulling back our units, but we put them in ambush stance, and then we would ambush them and then win the battle, and then just keep retreating. And it gave us a chance because a lot of their armies started focusing over here, and I had two of my other Skaven armies come from this side over here to blindside them. And we just picked off the stragglers until we ran into Archaon accidentally and then picked him off and then ended up wiping the other like 12 armies of chaos out. Which was great news. Don't get me wrong, I am not complaining. I'm just saying, you know, things worked out for us. So yeah, I hope your entire week went well. I hope everything else is going good for y'all. You know, oof. I know it's going pretty good for me. I've been making my money. I've been putting my videos out there, and I've been writing a lot of words. Shout out to Arthur Level Up. He's another YouTube channel that I watch because he puts up a lot of knowledge about writing your first book, and I would totally recommend him to just anyone. Like if you were just like I want to start writing, but I don't know how to go about it. I would definitely recommend you to watch his videos. And yeah, that's gonna be it, yo. That was me clapping because I had an idea and then I lost it. And yeah, we're just gonna leave the way we normally do, yo. We're gonna wish everyone a good weekend. I hope you all get some, or I hope you all get some more money. I hope you all get raises, and I will catch you next week, yo. And luckily for you, you get two videos today because I'm gonna put up the rest of this diary. I wasn't expecting to make so many videos, but it's fine. I'll just post them all today, and we'll call it a day over here. So peace out, yo.